Salman, I want to get your thoughts on Keith Thurman saying that in order for Shawn Porter to win against Errol Spence, if Shawn Porter stays on the outside against Errol Spence will beat him easily. What do you make of those comments?
100%. Because you got to realize, even on the inside, it's not going to be as nice as Porter thinks. Because you got to realize Spence can fight on the inside or the outside, and Spence is a very brutal body puncher. So it's a tough fight either way, on the outside or the inside. It's a very hard fight for Porter.
But do you think the only chance that Porter's got is
on the inside? Yeah, he can't box. He can't box. He's a slugger.
Let's be honest. He lost his fight against Ugas. Tried to box.
I don't know about that. I didn't really watch it, but if you know, then you know. But
he tried to box against Ugas, and
most people will pick Spence in that fight because Spence is a better boxer, and Spence nails him one. And he connects. He cannot come in he can't come in rugged against Spence because Spence will just pick him off 100%. He's not a bad opponent. He probably got the 12 rounds because he's got a good chin, but is he going to beat someone like a Spence, someone that's got a good work rate, good boxer? He's just a good, fundamentally sound guy. He isn't just going to freeze under pressure. He's been under pressure situations, so I don't know whether Porter can come through that.
What do you make of the fight? Do you think it's the right fight? Both champions, unification.
100%. Because then that leads to bigger and better things. The winner of this fight can then challenge the winner of Thurman and Pacquiao. And then if Spence beats that, then... But the problem is, Thurman said he doesn't want to fight Spence for 2 belts. He wants to fight Spence for either himself having 2 belts and Spence having 2 belts, or Spence having 3 belts and fights Crawford first. But then a lot of individuals are saying that no, we want a Spence and Crawford to be for the undisputed fight.
Yeah.
So we just don't know. To be honest, which fight do you think's bigger, Spence Thurman or Spence Terence Crawford?
I think trying to build that Spence and Crawford fight into a big fight. I don't think Spence and Thurman has the same appeal. If Thurman knocks out Manny Pacquiao, then obviously then
his brand will go over the roof.
Yeah, then I think Thurman's name will be out there. But right now, I think Spence and Crawford is the fight that most fans want to see. I think Spence and Crawford will still be the fight that most fans want to see because most people don't think that Thurman's that good and they think that Spence will beat him, but where they generally don't know who would win the fight, Spence or Crawford.
Say that again?
Many people don't know who will win the fight. Many boxing fans want to see Spence Crawford because they think it's a 50-50 matchup. And they don't know who would win, whereas they don't feel the same way about Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, in terms of the Shawn Porter, Errol Spence fight, just break it down. How do you see it going?
I personally think that it's just going to... I think Porter will definitely, try to rough him up. That could be a bad... It could be work for him, but I don't think so, because the thing is, when you're fighting an all-rounded fighter, it's very tough if you're... the thing is, I think Spencer's going to have enough power where he can just keep Porter on the outside. Because the thing is, Spence, someone like, Shawn Porter, he just goes in when he knows someone doesn't have power. And someone can't really, But I think Spence has enough, to keep him, back him off. And even if it goes onto the inside and Porter starts, letting his hands go, Spence is also just as good, in my opinion, on the inside, as we've seen in the Kell Brook fight. The way he broke down was on the inside. That wasn't a boxing match. That fight with Kell Brook, that was a fight on the inside. And Errol Spence showed who was the boss. Although it took him quite a few rounds to where Kell Brook down, it shows that he's a very top inside fighter, and he's got very good body shots, because even in the Brook fight he was throwing some really, really tough body shots, and Brook is a very, very game opponent when it comes to he doesn't go down. It's very hard to put someone like that down, so he's tough as nails. He's just a good fighter. Personally, I think Spence will win, but I think it's going to be a harder task than what a lot of individuals think. People just think, it might just be a fight, a couple of round knockout. It's not going to be like that. I think Porter's a lot better than that. He's had a good fight against Kell Brook. I just think he's a level better than what people think. I think Shawn Porter's one of the best welterweights. He's big, he's strong, he's rugged. Most of the time he finds a way to win. He's beaten Danny Garcia. He's beaten some all right names. So you have to give it him.
All right, guys, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.